What's going on, y'all? Ground back in this thing again, man, with another video. Well, today is more so an article, man. I just found out about this yesterday, and the name of the article by CNN, I guess they're fake news depending on who y'all. Plymouth shooter made misogynist remarks echoing the incel ideology. Man, these incels, man, they just keep on running around doing the worst, and you know they ain't running around with this color. But yeah, before we get into the video, man, go on, like, comment, subscribe, man. You do all three, you know, I'll be grateful. Do just one, still be thankful, man. Go ahead and let me know what you think about this situation, man. Let me know. So we'll start the article off here. Jake Davison, the 22-year-old man who shot dead 5 people in the English city of Plymouth on Thursday, made repeated misogynist remarks on social media that echo the ideology of Incel, a movement of men who often claim they feel unfairly denied sex by women or girls. You're not getting unfairly denied sex by women or girls. You're not doing what you need to be doing to get girls. Often incels are out of shape. They probably don't have any resources. And 99% of the time, they're weird as hell. And these are things that can be worked on. But they're not working on it. They're not looking in the mirror. And then they decide they want to just take everybody else out with them. Stupid as hell, selfish, bullshit. Next, Davison went on a hateful rant. He went on hateful rants about women on YouTube channels. On a YouTube channel, I'm reading like a sped, I'm sorry. That has been taken down. In video clips seen by CNN, he makes numerous hateful remarks calling women very simple-minded and shallow, saying that most women are only motivated by money. Sounds like some red pill coaches a little bit. The videos paint a picture of a young man who had been frustrated with his lack of success with women sexually since he was a teenager. Let's see what else we got here. In another video, which was reposted online by the Telegraph newspaper, Davison referred to himself as the Terminator. Lame. I'm so beaten down and defeated by life. That drive that I once had is gone. I try, but I'm at the point now where it's like, why do I even bother? He said on YouTube.
Not just you, Jake. Everyone has their fight.
And I know there's gonna probably be some suckers in the comments like, he had mental issues. This doesn't make it okay for you to go around being the Terminator. He's a beta male. Simple and plain. Whatever the hell you want to call it, I'm not messing with it. Next, CNN has not confirmed when Davison filmed the clips. Luke Pollard, a member of parliament for Plymouth, Sutton, and Devonport. That's how they say it in English. In England, Devonport. Verified to CNN that the man in the videos posted on YouTube was Davison. The video clips match images of Davison from his Facebook page, which has also been removed. Davison's mother, 51-year-old Maxine Davison, also known as Maxine Chapman, was named as one of the victims. Damn, he offed his mom. Super trash guy. The youngest victim was Sophie Martin, a 3-year-old who was killed alongside her 43-year-old father, Lee Martin. According to police, Stephen Washington, 59, and Kate Shepard, 65, have also been identified as victims. Davison took his own life after the 6-minute shooting spree, police said. And condolences to anybody who's family or friends of those people. But Davison's a super beta male, and I don't fuck with it. I'm sorry. If you feel a way about it, you're an idiot, and you need to be slapped. Next, we've got, while police have not made any official link between the shootings and Davison's videos, what do you mean? The gunman's misogynist comments echo those often heard by men and boys in the Incel involuntary celibate movement. What do you mean you don't have any official link? You know why. But yeah, man, because you got to think about it. The guy Elliot Rodger, I guess he's like the king of the Incel movement. He's the first one to kind of, or maybe he's like the first one to do this. I don't know how to call him by guys, bro. But he's like one of the main guys I've heard that like was an Incel and went on a mass murder spree in these streets. Next, incels are almost always men or boys who espouse who espouse misogynist views and often say they want to have sex but feel that women or girls are denying them of them. Go talk to a woman or girl, lose some weight, stop being weird. Those are some things that you can do. As far as getting your social skills up, if you know how to talk to anybody, then it will be a little bit easier to talk to girls. One thing that I feel like helped me when it comes to being more social was during work. When I first started working, I was talking to people. I had to talk to people to get my job done. You know, you just talk to regular people, and eventually it gets you, it's basically like building up a muscle in the gym. It builds you up this social muscle. Builds it up, builds it up, builds it up. And then when you start talking to girls, it's a little bit easier because you're used to talking to people. You know how to maneuver your way around a conversation. Simple. If you want to get yourself in shape, follow my YouTube page, KO Kid Fit. I got some free workouts for you, so you ain't gotta be out here feeling sad and sorry. I'm gonna get you strong and teach you how to fight on there. How can you lose? I mean, as far as money, we all have to go a route where we have to self-improve. We have to go to school. Maybe we go to school. Maybe we get our hustle up. Maybe we build a trade. You know, maybe we study for a certification, whatever that is. There are things that you have to do to build your resources up. You don't just get to have resources. I don't know, I guess like he probably was a spoiled kid. You never know. He might have been a privileged little guy. And so he felt like, I already got the resources. Why don't I have the girls? You never know. Next. After police said they were not treating the incident as a case of terrorism, the shooting gave way to discussions online and in the media about whether incel violence should be included in anti-terrorism legislation. I mean, I don't know if that's like a terrorist group or anything like that, because like they're all like separate together, and essentially when the incels go on these sprees, they hit everybody. They hit men and women, so they're not really sparing anybody. They're just like, I don't know, I guess they're just people that you need to just keep an eye on, basically. Men described as incels have been behind a number of mass shootings in the United States and 2 in Germany by the same gunman. I've never heard of the ones in Germany. I guess they don't report those. They only care about what's going on here in the US. Next, Jonathan Hall, who is the UK's official independent reviewer of terrorism legislation, said it was unlikely there would be change to legislation after the shooting, but that if the country saw more similar attacks, there may be discussions to do so. Uh-oh. Y'all boys better get yourself together. Stop being a little victim mindset. Incel is definitely a victim mindset to the 10th power. Here's the quote. I guess this is the guy from Europe. The question is really whether or not the authorities want to treat the incel phenomenon as a terrorist risk. That would involve diverting resources or putting resources into it, he told BBC Radio 4's Today program. And then I guess he's got another quote. If we see more of these sorts of attacks, then I have got no doubt that it will be treated more seriously than as terrorism. It fits rather uneasily into the way the authorities understand ideologies. It seems part of right-wing terrorism, but it is not really. In fact, it is quite separate from it. It is a different sort of ideology, he said. Hope my British accent was on point. I feel like it was pretty good. Next, I guess we got another quote. Y'all want me to go British again? I am. The question is really one of choice. Do we want to start treating ourselves as potential terrorists? I mean, yeah, like I said, you gotta watch those guys. You gotta watch them. I don't know if it should be like an instant, like, yeah, you're Al Qaeda. We're gonna take you down, Guantanamo Bay. But you gotta watch those guys, man. And I know they probably don't want to watch those guys because most of those guys are, you know, of the protection of complexion. But hey, there it is. I don't know how it is out there in Europe. I heard it was a little bit of racism out there, but I'm not really sure how bad it is compared to the United States. Next, Davison gun case was returned to him. England's police watchdog will investigate the decisions of Devon and Cornwall police in relation to Plymouth gunman's possession of a shotgun and shotgun certificate. And that boy was out there with a shotgun like Terminator for real, boy. I heard you can get a shotgun like you know, like younger than when you get before you get like an actual pistol or something like that. I think you can like you have to be 18. You go to like Walmart or something, they'll let you buy one. That's what I heard. Like when I was younger, when I was like 18, they told me you could do that, but I don't know how it goes now. Next, I guess we have another quote here. This is a British policeman. The investigation follows a mandatory referral from the force, which contains preliminary information that Mr. Davison's shotgun certificate and a shotgun returned to him in early July this year, said the independent choice for police conduct in a statement released Friday. So that what did he do with his shotgun before that that made them have to return it, and why? Local police have previously taken the certificate and a shotgun from Davison in December 2020 following assault allegations in September 2020, according to the IOPC. And I guess this is a one point where an Incel guy or somebody like that, I feel like you gotta go comb through his whole online presence. Like, he's got a shotgun, you had to take it from him for a reason. Why are you giving this guy back a shotgun? This guy doesn't need it. He's essentially the same thing as a child predator. He can't be within proximity of guns, like the child predator can't be within proximity of kids. Next, IOPC Regional Director David Ford said, we would examine what police actions were taken and when. My British voice is failing right now, so I'm just going to read regularly. The rationale behind police decision making and whether relevant law, policy, and procedures were followed concerning Mr. Davison's possession of a shotgun. Right. The investigation will also consider whether the force had any information concerning Mr. Davison's mental health, and if so, if this information was appropriately considered. Ford also said that the investigation will explore whether there are any causal link between the arrival of police and Mr. Davison apparently shooting himself. It was obviously a link. There's not. What do you mean? He killed all those people. He didn't want to serve at the time because he was a weak little guy. Weak little beta male, probably physically inept as well, and he took his own life. He went selfish, he took 5 people's lives, and then he took his own. Sorry, sucker. But yeah, man, that's the article right there. So yeah, basically what I think about the whole incel black pill movement is just some sucker shit, man. Like the only way that you should I don't think you should ever really think about that. It should always be a way. Like when I was younger, my mom would always tell me, she would always be like, there's always a way. You're never just stuck. So these incel guys and these black pill guys act like, hey, my genetics, if my genetics aren't right, then I can't get a girl. I'm not tall enough. I don't have a Chad face. That shit is so lame. I'm not Chad. That's lame as hell. You see that's definitely not a black guy thing, but I'm not Chad. I don't have a square jaw. Get the fuck out of here, man. There are other things that you can have. I feel like life is, I guess I'm gonna tie it again to boxing. Life is just like boxing, man. Like this guy might have more speed, he might be taller than you, he might have more power than you. But there's always a way to win. Maybe you're smarter than him. Maybe you do this one particular thing better. There's more than one way to tackle a thing. And you're not just stuck. All these black pill guys say that, you have to look a certain way, you have to be a certain race, you have to be this height, have this amount of money. And I think it's definitely silly. I feel like incel and black pill and all that kind of stuff, even red pill, we know red pill stems from alt-right and racism, but black pill definitely has to be stemming further, even further into alt-right and racism, because I feel like a lot of incel guys are so crazy and messed up mentally that they're racist as well. They say little racist remarks here and there, and you got to think, they're going by the standards of basically what white people have made up, as far as your face has to have a 7 right here, and then your maxilla has to be right here, and all this kind of stuff. I'm copying one of the guys that I heard on Black Pill. He's a British dude too. But yeah, man, I don't know. He's actually kind of smart and everything. I guess sometimes he puts up a presentable argument because his research is kind of thorough and everything, but it's still stupid. It's still a young guy ideology. Black pill is like the ultimate young guy ideology. It's like you're just thinking there's no other way. You're a super victim. You're thinking there's no way out. And I feel like if you're past 25 or you're 25 and you're still in the black pill mindset, you obviously haven't improved yourself or done anything to better your social skills, whatever it is, and you might be a lost cause. They might need to go and check you out. You might need to be one of the people that they watch closely in the incel community. But like I said earlier, there are ways to get around it. You can get in shape. Follow my page. There are a million workouts on YouTube. You can talk to people to get your social skills up. You don't have to talk to girls precisely. You can talk to this man over here who's doing this. You can talk to this woman right here, this old lady who's maybe getting your paperwork right for some shit or something like that. You can talk to whoever, and it will help you get your social skills up and build that little social skill muscle over time. As far as your resources and everything like that, if you don't already have them, you don't have a well-off family, you're gonna have to go and do this work. There's no easy way around it. All three of those take work. And all these incel guys are victim guys who don't want to work, apparently. They couldn't be doing what they need to be doing. And they're not even old enough to be experiencing the world and say that they've done enough. The guy was 22. The other black pill guys I hear about are like 20. Come on now. But that's that right there, man. Condolences again to the family of all those people and friends. But this guy here, I can't really defend him. I'm just against the whole incel being a victim mindset and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, red pill has its faults too, but at least they tell you that you can do stuff to improve. Depending on what kind of red pill you look at, you might look at them ones where they're too radical and too bullshitty and everything like that. But for the most part, they talk about improving, and that's that. But yeah, man, y'all have a great day. Y'all go out here and get it. I'll see y'all next time.